Well, high schools and local journalists are on alert after a man posing as a staffer for a Milwaukee newspaper attempts to meet with female student athletes.
News 3's Andy Choi spoke to a parent whose actions kept those attempts from escalating, Andy.
That's right, Eric. We're learning tonight from one Verona father the promise of interviews and photo shoots just wasn't a big enough sell to overlook the fact something didn't seem right.
75. It's a busy time of year for Rob Hernandez as the State Journal Prep Sports editor works every hard-fought yard of Camp Randall. As if covering the state football championships isn't enough of a challenge, Hernandez says he's concerned about reports of a man posing as a journalist making contact with student athletes.
We do try to do a good job. We do try to promote local athletes and what they're doing, and so when someone tries to ride in and pretend to be us, that's not a real good thing.
And it's not just a professional concern for Hernandez after the imposter focused on Verona area high school's girls golf team.
My daughter took a phone call at home. I was sitting on the couch next to her and heard it was the Journal Sentinel. I asked for her to ask who it was because 9 times out of 10 I recognize the name. I didn't recognize the name this time.
Hernandez's daughter, a member of the golf team, put the call on speakerphone, and that's when the 30-year sports journalist realized something seemed off.
Once the gentleman started asking about personal information, then I kind of stepped in, took the phone, and asked who it was again. He told me it was none of my business and then hung up.
Hernandez contacted the Journal Sentinel and learned the man had made similar pitches to female athletes at high schools around the Milwaukee area. In a statement to News 3, Verona police says it's unclear if a crime has actually occurred, but police are hoping to identify the man and determine his motives. Hernandez says it's a lesson for all students in the athletic spotlight to stay alert.
I think the good news is that a lot of people reacted quickly, and we've really never felt threatened by this individual.
Hernandez tells us school officials in Verona have contacted all of their coaches about this incident. Now, earlier today, we were scheduled to interview Verona's athletic director. Upon our arrival, Principal Pamela Hammond canceled that interview and declined any comment on the incident. Now, anyone with information on this man involved is asked to call authorities. And as we know, if you're working on prep sports, you contact the coach, you contact the athletic director.
Well, Rob does a great job for the State Journal, and he was in the right place at the right time there. Andy, thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.